guys, today I'm at the Gwili Railway at Gwili station, which is at the top of the line. This is the Gwili Railway 60 years gala, which also celebrates 200 years of rail travel. First engine to talk about is 5521, which was built in 1927 at Swindon. Spent most of its working life in the West Countries in depots. It was withdrawn in 1962 and sent to a scrapyard in South Wales, and then it was rescued for preservation by the West Somerset Railway Association, but it didn't actually enter traffic until 2007 at the Dean Forest Railway. The next locomotive is number 6430. This is the pannier tank, which you regularly see at the Gwili Railway as it's on long-term hire. It was built in Swindon Works again in 1937 and served for nearly 30 years on the Western region until about 1964. It was then sold to the Dart Valley Railway for preservation in 1966, 2 years after. Then it was used for spare parts for 20 years. The locomotive eventually moved to Long Marston, where restoration began. After being purchased by its current owner, it moved to Llangollen Railway in 1966, with the restoration being complete in 2004. This locomotive is now currently based at the South Devon Railway, but is on long hire with the Gwili Railway. Here you can see we've just departed Gwili station. Now we are just arriving up on the station. You can see some of the rolling stock, plus a locomotive on the side. Here is the train and the engine shed located at Bromley. Here we are now at Carmarthen. You can see a Western 88, as well as a Royal Mail coach. Here is the HST at Cleveland Carrig. Here you can see a HST as well as a DMU as the locomotives make the climb out of Cleveland Carrig. can see the miniature railway runs along the full size.
Here you can see the locomotive working hard up the line. Now at Danacoid, you can see the Class 03, they'll be pulling us back up the line. The Class 03 was built in 1961 at Swindon Works and worked in many places before coming to the Gwili Railway. You will often see it shunting coaches on the Gwili Railway, ready for the train to haul passengers. It also helped as an engineering train at Aberystwyth alongside the Ruston 88. We have now stopped. I believe it is a vacuum issue. Whether we have no vacuum or partial vacuum, I've got no idea, but I'm sure we'll probably get going soon. We're now going again, and you can just see number 7812 Ilstoke Manor in the station. This will be joining the back of the train, and then they're going to reshunt them at Gwili.
The reason why I think it's coming at the back is because the lamp is showing red.
Now at Gwili, you can see number 5521 and 6430 going back to get some water, and the next train will only be hauled by the manor. Here is then the manor class reversing decouple up to the coaches. This is definitely the most popular locomotive of the day. It has been 37 years since the last locomotive like this ran across the line. You can see they are now being pulled by the minor class just left up the Gwili. You can see the minor class.
Here you can see 7812
This
from a
engine was
lower
built in
branch.
1939 at Swindon Works again, like the other two, by the Great Western Railway. It was first allocated to Bristol Bath Road. It also spent time at austerity in Shrewsbury before being withdrawn.
Here's the motion work of
7812
7812.
from the cylinders into the crossheads to the wheels, connecting rods, and to the rest of the wheels, right to the back of the locomotive.
And a look in the footprint.
This locomotive was then sent to the same scrapyard as 5521. That scrapyard was famous for steam locomotives to be sent there up until the 1990s, when they were then sold for preservation. Number 7812 was saved in June 1973 when the Ilstoke Manor Fund purchased the locomotive. Restoration started at the Dean Forest Railway. The locomotive was moved to the Severn Valley Railway in 1976, where restoration was complete. It entered traffic in 1979 and has covered over 100,000 miles since then.
We have a good supply of coal here. Here you can see 5521 and the pannier tank getting some bit of water.
As you can tell, we're now backing up at the station. Here you can see the motion work of 5521 from the wheels, connecting rods, and then to the crossheads and the cylinders just up there. This is the first time all three locomotives have ran since 1965. I'm not sure this speed is quite accurate.
now at Danacoid, where you can see the 3 engines lined up. Seeing these 3 locomotives climb up the hills is quite surreal. You can see it's got a fire in there. (6403), the pannier tank, is going out of service in May, but it's still in service for the gala.
These 3 locomotives have been run together for 60 years. Back at Bromwith you can see the pannier tank going around to hook up to the other side. The Class 03 will have now detached and pulled away from the train. This is then going to be the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Part 2 will be up very soon, where we also have a bit of a look behind the scenes in the carriage shed. Make sure you turn on the notifications and subscribe, as well as liking this video to help more like-minded people see it.